Hello, today we'll present our application QuakeConnect. My name is ÖZER.
And my name is Bartu ERDEM.
What is QuakeConnect? Previous apps were having some issues like information is scattered, communication difficulties, lack of community sharing, and missing real-time alerts. And we came with solutions like unified platform, emergency tools, community power, and instant push notifications.
And secondly, our app's core features are earthquake tracking. It provides us real-time monitoring. We took verified data from AFAD and Candeli, and it's presented with interactive map view, and we provide to users for advanced filtering. And secondly, community part provides social coordination. Users can create posts, share posts, repost the posts, and they can add their profile, and the users have personalized profile management. And thirdly, we have emergency tools. With the I am safe button, users can communicate with their emergency contacts, which they added in the application, automatically communicate with them. And lastly, automated news for trusted information. We used intelligent RSS aggregation, and we created a smart fake news matching algorithm, and we have filtered fake news sources for reliability.
Let's talk about technology stack. For front end, we used Flutter, Dart, Material Design Tree, and custom widgets. For backend, we mainly used Firebase authentication, Cloud Firestore, Firebase Cloud Messaging, and Cloud Functions. The third thing is services. We used APIs like Google Maps, AFAD Data, and Kandilli Observatory. And for news, we used News RSS feeds. Lastly, for packages, we used Geolocator, URL Launcher, Share Plus, Audio Players, and Cloud Functions.
And our application architecture starts with Flutter UI for presentation. We have home screen map view, safety and community screens here. We used MVC MVP pattern. And secondly, repository pattern. It provides data domain. We created classes like earthquake repo, post repo, and user repo. We have used repository pattern here. And thirdly, we created service layer. In here we have auth service, API service, and notification service here. It provides service layer. It encapsulates core business logic and external API communication. And lastly, we have backend layer. In backend layer, we have Cloud Firestore, Cloud Functions, and Firebase Cloud Messaging. It provides cloud infrastructure. It provides serverless backend handling.
For development process, let's talk about what we built. Implemented 10 plus application screens, full Firebase backend integration, real-time push notification system, automated news aggregation algorithm, bilingual support with Turkish and English options, and interactive map and community features. Tools used Git and GitHub for version control, Firebase console for backend management, Under Studio, Visual Studio Code for IDE, Cursor for AI support for coding, and lastly Figma Make for AI support for design. Challenges: notification on Android 12 Plus, accurate news matching, data load performance.
And external help and resources, as we said, we use Firebase packages, and for AI we use Cursor and Figma Make, and we use Google Maps API and AFAD Candeli API.
So, what are the results of our project? We have achievements like fully functional mobile app deployed, we have complete Firebase backend integration, real-time data processing and visualization, user-friendly UI design, and multi-language support. For key learnings, Flutter cross-platform, Firebase ecosystem, push notifications, RSS feed processing, and REST API integrations.
That's all for the demonstration part. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you for listening.
Hello Hocam, we will continue with our application's live demo. Firstly, users faced with login register screen. When users click on register, we came into register screen, and I entered my name and surname. I entered my mail like that, and I entered password. When I click on register, we are going into verifying email screen. We implemented it. It works like um, the application sends users email for verifying their email addresses. When user clicks on the link, they can verify their email, but I skipped that part. When I click back to login, we came into login screen. When I entered already registered mail, and when I click on login, we are in app here.
So let me talk about the homepage of our application. We set the location to Izmir in emulators settings. So we are seeing earthquakes that we get from AFAD and Kandilli API. And as you can see at the earthquake cards, at the left side we have some different colors with magnitudes, and there are 4 types of colors: green, yellow, orange and red, for different magnitudes. And in the earthquake cards we can see when the earthquake happened, how deep is the earthquake and how far is the earthquake. And let's look at the filter options. If we choose nearby, we are seeing earthquakes that are lower than 200 kilometers. And yeah, we see that. And the other option is major. We are seeing earthquakes with 5 plus magnitude, but there is no earthquakes like that, so we don't see. Let's search some earthquakes by typing. For example, if we type Balıkesir, we just see earthquakes with Balıkesir. And we have notifications screen, and we can refresh this screen, and as you can see, here are the different types of notifications for each comment, like repost, and we can clear all by clicking this button. And now there is nothing. So that's it for homepage.
And we can click on their on earthquake cards. When I clicked on this earthquake, we directly going for the map, and we can see last 50 earthquakes here in the map. And when I clicked on another earthquake, it goes with this animation, and our location is blue, your location here. And as in the home page, we can see the earthquake cards here, its time, its deepness, and its location from our location. And we have layers like satellite view, and we implemented terrain. It makes a little much time, and we can also see hybrid option. And if your internet connection is slow, it makes time. The hybrid looks like that, and we can continue with safety screen.
So for the safety screen, at the top we have your safety status, and you can click mark as safe. And if you click mark as safe, firstly you need to add emergency contact, and let's click manage contacts, we need to add emergency contact from the profile page, and here we can add by clicking our name, our phone number, and as you can see at the phone number part, we implemented a button, and if you click that button, at your phone's contacts, you can choose your contacts from there, and here is the relation part. You can choose if it's your friend or your mother or father. So now let's click the mark as safe button, confirm. Now we are sending SMS for those emergency contacts, and next thing is emergency tools. For offline options, we added informations that you must read, and you can see before, during, and after important things if you don't have internet connection. So, and we have a whistle option. If you click this button, the people around you can hear this whistle and come to save you. Here is the share local information part. We have three types of information. The first thing is help, second thing is info, and the third type of it is I'm safe. Let's publish. Yeah, we published it, and here is the notification. And here is the updates from following. Those are the posts from your followings. We can like, comment to those posts, and we have a repost option, and we have a share option also. And we can see all those posts by clicking view all. Let's wait and see all the posts. It's a little bit slow. Yeah, we can see all the updates from following. Now, if we click one of profile photos, we will come to profile page.
And in profile page, as you can see, we have age, height, weight, and disability status informations. When we click on disability status card, we can see all of them, and you can follow or unfollow the profiles of people, and you can see their followers and following and their shared posts and reposted posts here. If we can click on view all, we can see all of posts the share profiled, and as you can see from here, the posts. And in our profile, we have edit profile button. You can change your name, username, your location, like that. And you can change your personal information from here, and you can change your disability status, and you can click on the save button. And as we showed on previous minutes, you can add from emergency contacts from here, and you can select from your contacts automatically from your contacts, and you can see your posts and your reposted posts. And that's all for safety and profile screens. I can continue with discover page. You can discover all of accounts from here. You can search the users. Here we can see suggested users for you. We can follow from here, and it automatically add your following, and we can see with an basic algorithm popular posts. If the post interaction are very high, you can see the posts on the top, or you can see the your followed profiles, posts, new posts on top. Here the posts have 2 likes, 31 comments and 1 repost, and we can see top on here, and we followed Can Özer Nacizo 1 account. It is also on top, and this post's interaction is high, so it comes on top. And that's all for the Discover page. And lastly, we have settings page.
The first thing is appearance. We can choose the theme, like dark mode and light mode. And for the language, we can choose English or Turkish. And yeah, we will see whole application with Turkish. And we will again choose English to yeah. For notification settings, we can choose if we want to push notifications or not, and we can choose minimum magnitude alert. It's 5 right now, but we can change it like this. We can open or close nearby earthquake alerts and community updates. And last thing is location and privacy. We can open or close our location services to show nearby earthquakes. And lastly, here is the sign out button. If you click, you go to login page again.